Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Scaler. Um, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get some good calibration out of this game. What we're looking at it's Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and I specifically chose this level in the game because I think this level in the game inside a house definitely gives you a little bit more vivid colors, more higher peak brightness on some areas. So this is Sony 900E, and to me personally right now looks good, but I know I can do it better. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to calibrate this. Let's see what we can do. First, let's start with the deep dark levels in this game. Let's see how much of a deep dark levels can I adjust here on this game. Also, I want to mention something about the update 5.05 update. There's really nothing substantially remarkable about that update. The only thing it does, it improves the performance a little bit, so that way your system doesn't crash as much. And also it has the super sampling ability, but super sampling only works if you are connected to a 2K television, 1K television, 1080p television, then it uses the super sampling. If you're using a 4K, it's not going to super sample, it's not going to do that. So there's really nothing super great about that update. Okay, so that's why I didn't want to do a video on that, because there's really nothing substantially great about that update. Okay, it's just the improvements on the performance. So anyway, let's see what we can do here with this with calibration over here. What I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna go to picture adjustments. I'm gonna go to a game mode. I'm gonna switch through here, and I'm gonna go to a game mode. All right, there's the game mode. We'll leave it in the game mode. I'm gonna go to advanced settings, contrast. We're gonna move it up because we're using HDR. Black level, we're going to move it down. This is where, here's how you measure the black levels. Here's what you got to do. This is my tip, and this is what you should do. Go over here to like very dark shadowed areas, like right here. Now, as long as you can see the shadows here, you are okay. But if you can't see the shadows on this shelf, then it means that you are crushing the deep dark levels. So it's very important that you keep an eye on this, okay? Keep an eye on this. Let's keep going. Okay, still good. 43, 42, 41, 40, 39. All right, I feel 39 here. It's excellent. I can still see the shadows from this vase right here on the shelf. So I'm not crushing any deep dark levels. So I would leave the black levels at 39. And the reason I'm showing you this is how you can tell whether or not you're crushing the deep dark levels. All right, you have to find a very dark, shadowy room or something in the game, so that way you can see if you're crushing your deep dark levels or not. Okay, if you can see the shadow here and it's all dark, then you're crushing the deep dark levels. And this is how I adjust my deep dark levels. I'm giving you a tip for this, so that way when you are adjusting the deep dark levels on Sony 900E, you'll know how to do it. So that's how you do it. So we'll keep the black levels in 39. Black adjustments we'll keep it at high. Advanced contrast enhancer, we're going to turn that all the way to high. You see the difference? You see, when you turn it off, everything's dimmed down and looks bleak. When you turn it on to high, the white bright levels come to life and your HDR comes to life. You see, this is what's so unique about Sony X1 processing chip. It enhances the white bright levels, and it also gives you the ability to adjust your deep dark levels. And on top of that, it gives you the live color, which brightens the color. All of these three ingredients are very necessary for HDR, and it definitely helps improve that picture quality on Sony's HDR movies. I think Vincent Teo talked about this on his videos, why the X1 processing chip, it's a great tool to adjust your HDR. All right, so we'll keep the advanced contrast enhancer high. Let's go back. Local dimming, it's a medium. We'll put it to high because we don't want any of the bleeding light to be showing up, okay? So we want to make sure our local dimming is set to high. There we go. Local dimming at high. Extended dynamic range, this is something you want to keep it high. This also helps improve the white bright levels and deep dark levels, the contrast and the brightness. So you want to keep the extended dynamic range, keep it on high. It also improves the color to a certain degree, but the live color is the one tool that definitely brightens out the colors so they look more vibrant. All right, so let's review this really quick. So far we have brightness and contrast at maximum. Remember, brightness here means the backlit LED luminous, okay, light. And contrast, you want to keep that at maximum. So both of these keep it at maximum so you can get that best possible HDR experience. I never mess with gamma. Black levels, we keep them at 39. As you can tell, I was adjusting this earlier, so you know that's why I left it at 39. For you, it might be different depending on where your television is and what type of content are you adjusting it for. Black adjustments at high. All of these have to put them on high. Okay, now let's go back to the color. Color is a 55, but I believe that we can go to 63. 63, you see, it's gonna make that HDR color pop a little bit more. So keep the color at 63. Color temperature, I would recommend Expert 1 if you were watching a movie, but this is a video game, so we're gonna keep it on neutral. Keep it on neutral. And live color, we wanna make sure the live color is set to high. And you're going to see a drastic difference here. Maybe I can give you that example. Keep an eye right here, and you will see just how much the color is going to improve right here. Keep the live color on at high. I think you can see it right here. Keep an eye on this cabinet right here, and you'll see how much of that brown reddish color you're going to get. What it does, it brightens out the color. Right now it's bleak. You don't see it, and right now it's high, so you see it much better. So keep the live color at high. So color 63, color temperature neutral, and live color at high. Now let's go to clarity. Sharpness is at 50. That's okay. Leaving sharpness at 50, it's okay. It's a default. I don't think it's a big problem here. This is a 55 inch, has a nice uniformity, so you can keep the sharpness at 50. Reality creation, I wouldn't mess with this. I would just keep it on automatic. Just keep it on automatic. This is really not that important. What it does, it adjusts automatically any kind of noises that might be coming from the TV. This is only if you're watching a cable or some scrambled, channel that's digital. So keep this on automatic. All right. And smooth gradation, I would keep this at low. I wouldn't mess with this. Motion flow, we're gonna keep it on custom. This thing has a really good motion flow, so you don't have to worry about any kind of judder. When it comes to motion flow, Sony has the best processing on that, so rest assured you have to worry about that. And in terms of video, HDR mode, all of this stuff, guys, keep it on automatic. Don't mess with this. HDR mode, keep it automatic. HDMI video range, keep it automatic, because your TV will detect what type of HDMI you're using, and it's gonna use that best possible bandwidth from that cable. So color space, keep it on automatic. All of these things you should always keep it on automatic. Don't mess with the YCBCR. Don't mess with the RGB. All of these other things. All you're gonna do is screw up your color, screw up your contrast, and your white bright levels. Listen, just keep everything on automatic. That's my advice to you. And not just me that's telling you this, everybody else will tell you this, the same thing. Keep everything on automatic. So that's pretty much what I have here. And it's got to be on a game mode, okay? Keep it on a game mode. So let's go through this a little bit. Let's see how it looks. Let's walk around. I think it looks great. Looks very detailed, looks very clean. I know it's going to be hard with this camera for you guys to see exactly what I'm seeing, but you should definitely try these settings. Try them out. Let me know what you think. If you have SONY 900E, or if you have SONY 930E or 940, definitely use these calibrations. I think these are the best. And this should work for all the other games as well, not just this one. They should work for a lot of games, okay? And it's really difficult. You know, a lot of people ask me, hey, you know, but we cannot see it through camera. I said, I understand that you can't see what I'm seeing through camera. I'm not doing these videos to tell you, hey, look, here it is. I'm doing this to give you my recipe, to give you my settings. Write these settings down, try them out, and let me know what you think. Okay, but you gotta have this TV. You gotta have SONY 900E. If you don't have SONY 900E or 930E, then this will not work. But if you do have this TV and you implement these settings, I guarantee you, you're definitely going to appreciate the way this looks. And it looks really great. Everything's balanced from deep dark levels to white bright levels, to the color, to the sharpness, to the motion flow. It really looks great. So you will definitely appreciate the way this game looks. Maybe I can bring my camera closer if you guys wanted to. I can show you a little bit better, okay? All right, so I brought my camera a little bit closer so that you guys can see a little bit better. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it'll be impossible for you to see what I'm seeing, but I'm just trying to kind of like give you some pointers. You see how everything here, let me adjust my low light. You see how everything here, it's adjusted nicely. Deep dark levels are not being crushed. You can see the shadows. You can see the stuff down the carpet. And that's what you want. You know, you want the balanced picture quality. And when you're calibrating something, you want the balanced picture quality. You see like how the light, it's overshadowing his hair right here. You see that? Let's go down to the living room. Let's make our way down to the living room really quick. Or let's go over here. Hold on. Right over here. Oh, it's such a messy room, man. Look at that. It's a messy bedroom, dude. This is the wedding. it definitely looks great. But remember, I cannot show you what I'm seeing through a camera. It's really impossible for me to show you what I'm seeing through camera. You'll just have to trust me that I believe that these are the best settings you can squeeze for the game mode. You're getting a really good tone of color. You are getting a excellent sharpness. You're getting a excellent vivid colors with a nice white bright levels and good deep dark levels that are not being crushed. So it definitely looks great. So yeah, guys, go ahead, check out these settings. Let me know what you think, and make sure to write them down. It's very important that you guys write these settings down. Let me adjust my low light right here so you guys can see it better. Alright, so there you have it, guys. I'm going to end the video right here. Go ahead, rewind the video, pause it, write these settings down, let me know what you think. Okay, remember, I'm not doing this video to show it to you through a camera. Hey, here it is. I'm doing this video just to give you my settings for a PlayStation 4 Pro game mode on SONY X900E. And if you have 900E and PlayStation 4 Pro, I think this SONY X900E and the calibrations that I implemented here, you're definitely going to, I think you're going to love this one. I think you're going to love the calibration here. And I think it's the best. I think this is the best I personally can squeeze here. All right. So there you have it. Thank you for watching.